Thousands of Arizonans are having trouble making their house payments. Many are debating between foreclosure and short sale. But what's the difference between the two? Adam Buck from Frutkin Law is here with the answers today. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, this is such an important topic because it's affecting so many people. Why don't we start with options? If there's a homeowner out there having trouble with their mortgage, what are their options?
Well, let me start out by saying it's not just people who are late on their payments. I'm talking to a lot of people who are just realizing they're upside down significantly. So whether you're behind or you're upside down, everybody's looking at the same options. And those main four options are short sale, foreclosure, deed in lieu of foreclosure, or a loan modification. Now, the deed in lieu and loan modification are pretty rare. So I would say 95% of what we deal with is short sale or foreclosure.
Right, you see that a lot. Now, when someone forecloses on their home or does a short sale, I know a lot of people, I've heard this topic a lot. Can I get sued by the bank, or am I going to get some huge tax? What's the truth behind that?
Well, the truth behind a tax is that anytime you don't repay the bank, they're going to cancel the debt and they're going to issue you a 1099. So whether you do a short sale or foreclosure, if you don't repay the bank, you might have a tax consequence. Now, you'll get the 1099, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you owe taxes. So it's important to talk to an accountant to find out. There are lots of exclusions, so just because you get a 1099 doesn't mean you're going to owe. Now, from the bank standpoint, are they going to sue you? Arizona has an anti-deficiency statute. Everybody's talking about it. And if you meet the qualifications, you can walk away from your home and not get sued by the bank. And obviously, understanding those is very important, and that's why we encourage people to talk to an attorney or get legal counsel.
Yeah, because you got to know the rules and the details of all of that. What are some mistakes that you say homeowners maybe make when considering foreclosures or short sales?
Well, I think I just mentioned the first one is not talking to an attorney.
Yeah.
Ideally, people would talk to an attorney up front early on in the process. We talk to too many people late in the game, and they don't have as many options. So obviously, that's the first one. The second one is 401ks. We see people taking money out of their retirement, these qualified retirement accounts, to make their mortgage payment. And really, they're taking money and putting into a sinking ship.
That's true. Also, now, what about the information on the internet? I see that's a common mistake. Why is it a mistake to rely on information for the internet? That's what we all do. Everyone says Google it.
Right. It's easy. It's fast. The problem is sometimes it's outdated. It's not Arizona specific. You know, obviously anybody can post anything from anywhere, and it might relate to Arizona, it might not. It's time consuming. I've talked to a lot of people, and they spent weeks and weeks running around in circles trying to find the answers, and they never find the answers. And then they come talk to an attorney, and it's fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
So to save the time, and sometimes just flat out wrong. You know, anybody can post anything on the internet, and people are relying on this to make important financial decisions. And we're just saying, you know, that's a dangerous thing to do. Right,
because sometimes it's conflicting information. I mean, you just never know. Now, I know Frutkin Law is doing something specific, the firm is, to help people out who are considering a short sale.
Right. Education is important. It's critical. And right now, the only place to get it is on the internet, and we talked about why that's problematic. So what we've done is we've made a half-hour course online. Homeowners can take it whenever they want. It covers all of the topics that they want to know, the most commonly asked questions, bankruptcy, trustee sales, loan modifications, the anti-deficiency statute. And a homeowner can get educated without having to spend weeks and weeks surfing the web. So it's all in one place, and it's fast, and it's also, you make sure that you get accurate information.
All right, and how can we get a hold of this?
Well, it's $24.99 for homeowners to take the course, but we're offering it today for viewers if they want to take a look at it for free. They can email me or call the office, and we'll get them set up with a free viewing credit.
Excellent.
And at least get the education. Now, obviously, it doesn't replace attorneys, but it's a good step in the right direction.
All right, and if you want that, of course, free code to go online and take this course, all you have to do is email buck@frutkinlaw.com. You see it right there on your screen, or just call the number on your screen, and you can get that free viewing credit.